in 2011.
All right, so we're looking at Skylander Spyro's adventure here. Right now we're playing as Chop Chop. As you can see, we put the champion on the Portal of Power. What we're really excited about this game is we have over 30 different champions, and what we're really doing is bringing toys to life. So she's playing as Chop Chop right now, and he's just one of over 30 different characters. And simply by taking a character and putting it on the portal, you can bring another character into a game. And not only are you just bringing a character into a game, it's the character that you've been playing with. It is the champion that you've played with at home. It remembers things. They're toys with brains, so it remembers the experiences. It remembers the money that you gain and the experience and the upgrades. You can see that this character right now has a cowboy hat on. There's a lot of different hats in the game, and each one allows not only user to customize the champion, but also adds to different statistical values in the game. So we come across what we call here is an elemental gate. And we're going to switch a fire-based toy out for a life-based toy. There are 8 different elements in the game. This is the life element, and these elemental areas actually have different rewards, different experience, and oftentimes hats or some legendary treasures beyond them. Now, what we're looking at right now is this is on the Wii, but we are on all platforms. We're on the 360, the PlayStation 3. Obviously the Wii, the PC, the Mac, the iPhone, the iPad, really any viable platform, and the champions work across each one of those. So what we're talking about is the champion is cross-compatible in that I can play on my Wii and I can take it to my friend's house and it will actually be the character that I played with on my Wii. I can play it on my friend's PlayStation 3. And like I said, you can add hats to that character. There's treasure to collect. Each character has its own set of unique upgrades and upgrade paths that you can choose from. I mean, ultimately we're looking at over 10 hours gameplay experience on per champion basis. And what we really want to do is make each one as unique enough in look and feel so that, you know, you really can kind of play the way the game or play it the way you want to with the champion you want to play with. Now here we're in this optional area, we come across a hat. I think this is the Fez hat. It's a wonderful hat. We're gonna put that right on Stump Smash, and you can see +2 elemental strength for the guy there, the big guy. Now there are a number of different hats in the games, and like I mentioned, each one has its own statistical value that it adds to your game, a bonus to each character. Now we're watching the single player game right now, but we also have a co-op mode. We're doing a little character switching. Back to Chop Chop. He's an undead. He represents the undead element. He's got sword and shield gameplay, so he can attack with it and attack with his sword and also block with his shield. But we're seeing the single player game right now, and you know there's also a co-op mode to this. So anytime in a single player game, at any moment, you can grab the second controller, put a new champion on the Portal of Power. This is Flame Slinger, and then you can play together with your friends. So you can take your toy and go to your friend's house and you can play through the game. You can play through it together at your house. And as always, the toy remembers the experiences. And you can play on any different platform with any different toy. So this is the co-op mode, and we have both single player and co-op in the adventure experience. And we also have a PvP mode where you can actually go against one another, against your friends with the champion that you've upgraded and that you've fully customized. You can see Flame Slinger on the right there. That's the fire champion, so that represents the fire element. So another thing is that kind of having this new universe of the Skylands allows us to really kind of try a lot of different things as far as you know, our palette for art or what our design is. You know, they're the floating islands, so we can really do anything that we want. And this one you can see as the 2 players go around, they're actually rebuilding a castle that's floating in the air. We have levels that take place in dungeons. We have levels that take place on islands. We're able to do a lot of different things thematically because we are kind of creating this new world. What are you guys thinking about shifting into a little PvP? So we're going to shift from co-op, the adventure experience, to the PvP experience. And this is player versus player. We call it battle mode. We're gonna go with the game type Arena Rumble, one of our different game types, and pick one of our different maps here, Cyclops Square. And this is where you take the champion that you've upgraded within the game and you've customized. This is taken, and this is where you can go against your friends and see who's, you know, dominate, who's got the best set of Skyland toys. So this is the battle arena experience. This is simply player versus player. You can see there's environmental challenges. If you hit that red button, the spikes will come up. And each champion has its own style of gameplay. So playing certain champion against another certain champion, you know, one might be too slow, one might be too fast. So it's really about finding the sweet spot for which champion you want to play against, you know, which will be the best. And each arena has power-ups also. You can see we got the speed boots here. So Chop Chop's going really fast and gonna lay into Prism Break there. And Prism Break, the character on the right side, you can see is represented by the Earth elemental symbol. So we've seen almost all the different symbols we have in the game. There's another upgrade, sending some rockets towards Chop Chop. Prism Break is really dominating this match. I feel like I should just go into my golf voice so I don't mess them up. I think Prism Break can really take it here. One more hit. I think it's going to be over soon. Prism Breaks. And there we go. So that's just one of our PvP experiences.